Good evening and welcome to the Tigers Den here at Stratford High School in the last regular season game of the 2025 volleyball season for the Stratford Tigers. Next week we go into tournament action as the Tigers get a first round bye, and we'll be talking about that later on of who they may possibly be playing next Thursday night. But Stratford coming into tonight's contest with an overall record of 20-10 and finished 3-2 in the conference and tied for second place with Auburndale and Newman Catholic with a 3-2 record. While the Thunderbirds of Lakeland coming in, they are a Division II ball club as Stratford is a Division III. But the Lakeland Thunderbirds in a very, very tough conference with the Mosinee Indians, as the Mosinee Indians are the top team in central Wisconsin. And talking to Coach Taylor Brule, they only lose one senior on that starting team for Mosinee. So for about the next 3 years, they are just going to be awesome in this central Wisconsin area and also in the Great Northern Conference. Overall, the Lakeland Thunderbirds are at 19-11 and finished 7-3 and second place in the Great Northern Conference. And the Tigers were in a crossover just this last week as they were over at Marathon. And the outcomes in that, in the first place game, Edgar beat Abbey 25-14, 25-20, and 25-21 to take that first place game. The second place game went to Auburndale 3-0 as they beat Rib Lake 25-19, 29-27, and 25-20. In the third place game was the Stratford Tigers as they beat Phillips 3-0, 25-19, 25-18, and 25-21. And in the fourth place game, the Newman Catholic Cardinals beat Athens 25-15, 25-21, and 25-22. And in the fifth place game, it went to the southern part of the Marywood Conference as Marathon had a battle with the Prentice Buccaneers, as this one went 5 as Marathon took the first two, 25-11, 25-19, and Prentice came back and took the next two games by identical scores of 25-23, and then Marathon cruised in game number 5 and winning that 15-6. In the sixth place game, Shatek from the north is the only winner in the Marywood Conference North as they beat Assumption 25-5, 25-16, and 25-16. So a very good showing by the Marywood Conference Southern teams. And for Stratford, in that, Emily Zilke had 10 kills, Tria Tubbs added 8 kills and 3 service aces. Brianna Sheridan had 9 kills in the win for the Tigers. And Dakota Knetter had 15 assists. Elena Bangard, as she comes off the bench, does a great job. In fact, she is starting tonight. She's a senior, added 14 assists. And Carly Pankras finished the night with 15 digs for Stratford. So a great showing by the Stratford Tigers in that crossover game. For the Auburndale Eagles in that game, they dominated a very, very good Rib Lake ball club in the second place match. As I mentioned, they won 25-19, 29-27, and 25-20 as Kylie Anderson had 14 digs and Lanny Richardson added 11 on the defensive side for the Eagles. And Sydney Wolf once again led the Auburndale offense with 15 kills. Richardson had 3 of the Eagles' 11 service aces. Chesney Nagel had 17 assists, and Jalen Scher had 13 assists in the victory. And they are in action tonight as they are at Pittsville taking on the Pittsville Panthers in a non-conference contest. And 2 other games in the central Wisconsin area. Mosinee is taking on Marathon, and Wild Rose is at Wisconsin Rapids Assumption. So great showing, as I mentioned, by the Marywood Conference. And in the Marywood North, Edgar and Abbey Edgar and Abbey is in a big contest tonight also, as if Abbey can beat Edgar, I take that back. Edgar is done until tournament time, and we will get to that. I'm thinking of the football game for tomorrow night already, as Abbotsford and Edgar will be taking on each other in a big ball game tomorrow night. But the final standings in the Merriwood Conference South: Edgar is the conference champion at 5-0. Auburndale, Stratford, and Newman Catholic 3-2. Marathon 1-4, and Assumption 0-5. And in the Great Northern Conference, Mosinee 9-0 and 32-3, a very impressive record. Lakeland at 7-3 and finished 19-11, or is at 19-11. Medford was 6-3, Merrill 4-3, Northland Pines at 5-4, Antigo 3-6, Tomahawks 3-7, and Rhinelander 0-10. So we're coming down just to the final seconds here, and we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups for this evening's game. And you are watching Merriwood Conference Volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And welcome back to Stratford, and we are going to turn it over to the public address announcer here at the Tigers Den.
WIAA requires good sportsmanship and education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem.
And the starting lineups for today's contest is brought to you by Country Wireless. Attention Stratford area residents. Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second, now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet. Country Wireless. And folks, do not adjust your computers as both teams are in pink. October is Breast Cancer Aware Month, and both teams are in pink tonight. And paying tribute to breast cancer, as it's a very, very tough disease. In fact, I had a mother-in-law that went through it, and God rest her soul, as she lived to be a beautiful age of 96. She lived a great life, and she went through a little hard times, but she battled breast cancer and hip surgery, but she had a great life. So starting for the Lakeland Thunderbirds, who, as I mentioned, come in 19-11 overall and finished 7-3 in the Great Northern Conference. The libero is a senior, Greta Johnson, number 2. Number 3, the sophomore, Vivian Pertel. Senior, Bryn Warco will be number 4. Sloan Timmerman, a senior, is number 5. Number 6 is Marley Strasberg, a senior. Number 9, Sylvia Berkland, a junior. And Ava Evenhouse, a senior, will be starting for the Thunderbirds of Lakeland. And for the Stratford Tigers will be Allie Leonard, a senior. And followed by Emily Zilke, a senior. The libero will be Carly Pankratz, a junior. Gracie Schmidt, who's a senior. Lucy Zaleski getting her first start. Number 12, Tria Tubbs, a senior, will be starting tonight. And Elena Bangert will be starting also tonight. And she's one of their top servers on this Stratford team. So as the girls are tossing pink balls into the stands here, so we'll be getting underway in just a little bit here. So also, we want to mention that Surf Pro, for all your cleanup and restoration, call Surf Pro your number 1 choice. And Surf Pro, like it never happened. So we're going to be underway here in just a bit here. Last time I checked, the Brewers and Dodgers game, and they are now in the bottom of the 6th inning and all knotted up at 1 apiece. So do or die pretty much ball game for the Milwaukee Brewers, as they are down 2-0. Later on tonight, the Toronto Blue Jays will be taking on the Seattle Mariners out in Seattle. And Blue Jays at 18 big hits last night. Dalton Varsho going 2 for 5 last night, having a great night with a couple RBIs. So good showing by Dalton and the Blue Jays. And they're going to try to knot that up at 2 games apiece. So serving will be Lakeland, and serving will be the libero, Greta Johnson, as she'll try to get the first point on the board for the Lakeland T-Birds. And the ball is up and served. And Tria gets it over. Great save in the back row there. And a great kill shot by number 5, Sloan Timmerman, a senior, as Lakeland gets on the board first here, 1-0. Looking at the teams they've played, and both of these teams are pretty well matched. So I'm figuring it could be 5 sets tonight. And Tria tried with the kill, and trying to dig that one out was number 1. That would be Allie Leonard to no prevail. So 2-0 now for the Thunderbirds. As still serving it is Greta Johnson. Ball up and served across the net to Carly Pankratz. And Timmerman gets it over. Nice save, and getting it back over is Leonard. And a nice save there by Strasberg. And that one's going to be out of bounds, as hit just a little bit too hard by Elena Bangert, as they still have her number 16 in the program, but she is 17 out there. So 3-0 T-Birds, as Stratford coming off to a slow start here. They've done that a couple times this year, where they've come out in a slow start. I can recall to the Tomahawk game where they had a slow start, and then also against Newman Catholic also, as Newman had taken a 2-1 sets lead, and Stratford came back and beat Newman Catholic in 5. And so Leonard tries to get it over the net lightly, but to no prevail. And Lakeland now takes a 5-0 lead here. Our officials tonight, up on top is Bob Anderson and Dave Varva down below. And great shot by Ava Evenhouse, as Stratford's going to take a timeout as they are down 6-0. So you're watching Marywood Conference Volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford. Hiller Shoe Value, Central Wisconsin Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. On the job or in the woods, be ready to fight the winter elements. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller Shoe Value in Marshfield. Big kill shot by Tria Tubbs, and gets the Tigers on the board. 6-1 now. Lakeland out on top as Tria gets that one down. And coming in to serve for the Stratford Tigers is Haley Wiesman. And we've got some numbers here that we can lay at you here. And a great kill shot by number 15. That's Ava Evenhouse, as it gives Lakeland now a 7-1 lead. And serving will be number 8. That will be Allison Seberg, a junior who's in the contest for the Thunderbirds. And Leonard tries for the kill to no prevail, so it's now 8-1. As Lakeland taking advantage of the miscues by Stratford. And a great kill and a great block by number 6 for the Thunderbirds, Marley Strasberg, as it gives Lakeland now a 9-1 lead. Leonard with the hit. And nice block by Evenhouse, and just stays in, make it 10-1. As Leonard tried to get that kill shot, but it was a great block by Evenhouse. Carly gets it across into the back row. And a little lob shot down and good by Timmerman, and gives Lakeland now an 11-1 lead here on senior night at the Tigers' Den. And Trio with a kill shot and off the fingertips of the T-Birds to make it 11-2. So side out goes to the Tigers. And serving now is Carly Pankratz. Carly's got 83 service points this year for the Tigers. Ball goes to the back row and set up. Evenhouse gets it over. Nice dig by Seberg. And Tria puts it right into no man's land for point number 3. Makes it 11-3. As it was a little bullseye there, and Tria just put it right where it had to be. And a great block at the net there. Carly with a nice dig. Gracie Schmidt gets it over. Carly with a nice save. To Carly, she gets it to the back row. And we've got a net violation by the Tigers. As Trio was in the net, call for that. It's now 12-3 T-Birds here in the first set of this non-conference contest. And a push shot by number 3. That would be Vivian Pertel, the sophomore. As the T-Birds had 43 volleyball players on their rosters here. They've got 8 seniors, 5 juniors, and a sophomore on the varsity. And between the junior varsity and the JV2 and the JV3, and shot, and they're calling a touch by the Tigers as Emily Zilke is now in the lineup. And amongst those 3 teams, there's 15 sophomores, 14 freshmen on there, and a great turnout. Talking to Coach Taylor for the matches, and she's got 6 girls. She's going to lose 8 next year, but she's got 6 on that JV. She feels could go into that varsity position right now. So Lakeland looking good for next year also. Emily with the kill shot. Tip off the hands of Brooklyn and into the net, and the Tigers pick up a point to make it now 13-5 as their Tigers are trying to climb back in. And coming in is for the Tigers is number 3. That's Dakota Knetter to serve. As Dakota has 83 service points this year. And she has 297 assists on the season. And a great block by Emily Zilke to give the Tigers their 6th point. It's now 13-6 as Tigers slowly climbing back. They were down by 11 at one time. Now they're down by 7. Ball up, across the net. And a touch spot. And point to the T-Birds. 14-6. And coming in to serve is, let's catch the number here. Number 4 is Bryn Warchol, who is a senior for the T-Birds. Nice presentation to the Stratford seniors, and also recognizing the seniors on the Lakeland team also. And great dig by Carly. And she has had an outstanding season, one of the top leaders in the conference in digs. Emily gets one, and they're calling it out of bounds. That's now 15-6. T-Birds up by 9. Tigers had it down to 7. Carly hustling over to get that. And getting it over is Lila Yoder. Carly and Elena gets it over for the Tigers. Nice dig. And trying to dig it out of the net there was Emily Zilke. But to no prevail, and the lead now is back to 10 for the T-Birds at 16-6 here in the first set. Still serving, number 4 is Bryn Warco. Emily with a kill shot, and it's in. 16-7. As Leonard comes back in for Carly. Goes to the back row. Leonard. And great shot by Leonard to get point number 8. It's 16-8 now as they have to cut into this lead of the T-Birds. Just barely over the net. And a net violation on number 4. That would be Bryn Warco. And it gives the Tigers now down by 7 at 16-9. And ace for the Tigers as Gracie Schmidt gets that. Great kill shot by, let's catch the number there, number 8, as Allison Seberg, the junior, gets point number 17 for him. As Elena gets that one over for the Tigers. Nice save by Lila Yoder. And that one is out. A little bit too hard by Emily Zilke. Make it 18-10. And off the fingertips of number 3, that's Dakota Knetter. And it'll be 19-10 as the Tigers just can't get off that. They got her gotten down to 7. And that one went off the ceiling. And when it gets off the ceiling up there, that's kind of hard. And the Tigers are going to take their second time out. And as the score is 20-10. And you're watching high school volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
To the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointments, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
And we're back here at the Tigers Den in Phoenix Express. LLC can help you with your landscaping needs for any project, big or small. They are proud to be part of the Stratford community and wishes the Stratford Tigers good luck today's game. Give them a call or find them out more at PhoenixExpressLLC.com. And attempted kill shot there by Timmerman. And going off the fingertips of Knetter. And makes it now 21-10. And service up. And Emily Zilke. And goes off the fingertips and goes out of bounds as it went off Warcall's hands to make it now 21-10. And coming in is number 7 for the Stratford Tigers, Maddie Fisher, who's a senior. Serves up and across the net. And great block by Tria. As Tria is a force at the net there. She's had 209 kills this season. And service by Fisher goes into the net to make it 22-12. Coming back in for the T-Birds is number 15, Ava Evenhouse, a senior. And serving is the libero, number 2, Greta Johnson, as she serves that into the net. Is that a service error there? Into the game for the Tigers is number 17, Elena Bangert. And serving is Dakota Knetter. And Johnson tried to get a little closer to the net, but just out of the outreach hands of Ava Evenhouse. And the Tigers pick up a point to cut the deficit now to 8. And a service error by the Tigers makes it 23-14. And coming in for the T-Birds is number 8, Alyssa Seberg. And she will be serving for the T-Birds. Ball is up and across the net. And just inbounds. And last touch by Maddie Fisher in the back row there to make it 24-14. This is now set point for the T-Birds. Battle at the net there, Tria. And nice save there by Gindorf. And the Tigers pick up a point as the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the T-Birds. And it's 24-15. Going to have a big rally here as Carly Pankratz now serving. Carly's had 83 points, service points this year, 23 aces. Carly to Tria. Back in that little O-zone there, right in the spot where nobody could reach it. 24-16. Big point for the Stratford Tigers there. As Tria has that nice little touch there to put it right where nobody can get at it. And a great kill, and by Evenhouse, and that is set point, and 25-16 as Lakeland takes the first one. And so we'll be back for set number 2 in just a bit. And you are watching high school volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
On our flooring and furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded hybrid mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Hello, I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor, Next Home Hub City. If you're a first-time home buyer or seller, or you've been around the block, because of my experience, I'm able to help you in the most efficient way. I'm a full-time, full-service realtor. I focus on my clients 100%. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries higher quality furniture from all of your favorite brands because we want you to be proud of your space.
It just makes sense. Mittens carries all of your favorite appliance brands so we can save you money on the products you trust.
It just makes sense that Mittens services what we sell because we want your home to be comfortable and run smoothly.
It just makes sense. Central Wisconsin has shopped at Mittens since 1938 because we have it all.
And we're back here at Stratford as Lakeland takes the first set, 25-16. As pretty much Lakeland had right around an 8 to 10 point lead through this whole set. Tournament play right around the corner here as next week volleyball starts. And Lakeland will be taking on, they got the number 6 seed, and they're in that Altoona sectional in Division II, and they will take on 11 seed Ashland. They will be hosting that next Tuesday, October 21st. And the winner of that one will travel down to Wisconsin Dells to take on number 3 seed Wisconsin Dells. And that contest will be at 7 o'clock. Also in that Division II, Molsonee, the number 1 seed, will take on the winner of the Shawano-Merrill contest. Shawano seeded number 9 and Merrill's number 8. So we'll go through this throughout the contest here of area teams that are in the tournament. And so the Stratford Tigers, they get a first round bye. They got the number 2 seed in Group D of the Division III Sectional 1 bracket and earned a first round bye. The Tigers will host the winner of the number 3 Northland Pines number 6 Colby Regional semifinal next Thursday. So we'll have the broadcast of that. And Stanley is the number 1 seed in the bracket and would host a regional final if it wins the first match. And so first serve by the Tigers goes out of bounds, and Lakeland gets on the board 1-0. So Lakeland takes a quick 1-0 lead here, and serve. Carly Hitting it out of the back roll to Knetter. And Carly, as dances around up in the ceiling, it looked like a pinball machine up there. When that ball starts dancing around, you don't know where it's going to go. And Lakeland just picks up point number 2 now to make it 2-0. And serving is Aubrey Williams. Seeing first action here for Lakeland. And great hit by Emily. As it just kind of hung there, and Emily takes it home for Stratford's first point. Serving now is Carly Pankratz. Ball up. And there's line judge says it's out, so makes it now 3-1. Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce are your rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. They offer a full line of insurance products. Contact them today for a free quote. And whether you're buying or selling, you can trust Next Home Hub City Realtor Kurt Spaeth. Kurt is your Stratford hometown realtor and wants to help you buy or sell your next home, commercial or residential. Kurt has the expertise you need. Call Next Home Professional Realtor Kurt Spaeth, as Tigers pick up a real quick point there. And they're down now 3-2. And coming in to serve here. And a big point by number 6, Brianna Sheridan. And serving again will be Haley Weisman. As Haley has 32 service points this year, 18 aces. Up with the shot, nice block. And they're going to say 4 hits by Lakeland. As Tigers take their first lead of the night at 4-3. Weisman still serving and goes off the hands of number 11, Bella Wiwasan, and gives the Tigers a 5-3 lead as they pick up an ace there. Nice stop by Carly. As Bertel gets it over. Nice block. Carly gets it over. Little dink shot. Good save by Sheridan. And just out of the reach as Evenhouse placed it nicely and just out of the reach of Sheridan. And it's now 5-4. And hitting for the Thunderbirds is Ava Evenhouse, the senior. And Trio with a kill. As I mentioned, coming into the night, she was actually 5th in the conference with 209 kills. It's been a battle between her and Emily. There was only 3 kills separating those two all season long here. And service error there by the Tigers as Sheridan hits it into the net. And coming in to serve for the T-Birds is number 4, Bryn Warkle. 6-5 Tigers here in the second set. And just barely hits the net and falls out of the reach of Haley Weisman and ties it up at 6 here in the second set. Maybe early, but this second set is a big set because, you know, you fall, and that should be Stratford's ball as it went off the tarp up on top. Anything, if it's hit by Lakeland, hits the tarp and falls into the marsh, into the Stratford area, that's a point. As that's considered out then as Tria serves, and she's had quite a few aces late in the last 3-4 matches, and big point there for the Stratford Tigers as they take an 8-6 lead. Tria coming in had 83 service points. and 31 aces, as she's been on a tear lately with the aces. And that will be another one right there. So 9-6 lead for the Tigers. You don't want to get down 2-0 because you got to really come back then in order to win all three. Tria gets it over. Nice hit by Pertel. And Emily Zelke with a big kill. As I said, Emily and Tria have been battling back and forth on the kills this year. As Emily's had 212 coming in, and Tria had 209. And timeout Lakeland as the Tigers jump out to an 11-6 lead here in the second set. And you're watching high school volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
As we are back here at the Tigers Den here at Stratford High School, and Tigers up 11-6 here in the second set. Tria Tubbs serving. And off the hands of Sheridan, and it's now 11-7. Picked up a score here. It was in the bottom of the seventh inning, and the Dodgers are up 3-1 against the Brewers. The Brewers could be going down 3-0, which would be very hard to come back. And a great kill by Emily Zilke to make it 12-7. And coming in for the Tigers is number 3, that's Dakota Knetter, and also number 17, Elena Bangert. And serving is Dakota Knetter, a junior. Emily gets it across. And a kill shot attempt by number 6 is Strasburg, and she hits it in the net, and the Tigers go up now 13-7. As Knetter still serving for the Tigers. Just getting it over. And that'll be 4 hits by the T-Birds. And makes it now 14-7. As Tigers looking much better here in the second set than in the first one. Took them a little while just to get going here. Maybe because of senior night. And out of bounds. And the head judge, Bob Anderson, wanted to get a verification from Dave Varva if that was out. And it was out. And lack of communication there by Johnson and Timmerman. They didn't know which one was going to take it, and it fell right between them. And it's now 16-7. Tigers up by 9. And that one is out. Big hit by Gracie Schmidt. Goes out of bounds to make it 16-8. Structures Unlimited, your fabric building specialist, supports Stratford Tigers athletics. To find out what a fabric building can do for you, visit structuresunlimited.com or stop in their office in Stratford's Industrial Park. And an ace by the Thunderbirds. And back there serving for the T-Birds is number 2, Greta Johnson. One of the 8 seniors on this Lakeland team. Nice dig by Carly. And getting it over is Sheridan. And push shot by Stratford goes into the net to make it now 17-9. Tigers up by 8, and coming in for the Tigers is Maddie Fisher. Coming in for Gracie Schmidt. As Maddie, ball up and across the net. Nice save by Carly. Then went to Maddie, but Maddie's assist attempt was just out of the reach of a Stratford player, and now it's 17-10 as Lakeland slowly creeping back. And serving for Lakeland is Williams. Emily, and that's out of bounds. That kill shot by Emily goes out of bounds and makes it now 17-11. And that one is out by Williams, makes it now 18-11. More Rice's More Than Floors of Marshfield. Stop in today for quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and quality flooring. Visit their showroom, visit their website, or give them a call today. Or call them tomorrow. Give Brad and Carrie a call there at Rice's More Than Floors. They'll treat you well. Carly Pankratz with the serve. And kick back and getting it over was number 5, Timmerman. And a big point for the Tigers. Now 19-11 as Carly Pankratz serving. Carly with 23 aces this year. And off the fingertips of Bangert. Makes it now 19-12. And coming in for the T-Birds to serve is number 11, Bella Weewassen, a senior. And Tria with a kill shot. As 2 T-Birds went up, blocked it, but came straight back down on the T-Bird side. And coming in is Bangert. Everson went up like it was going to be a gigantic kill shot, and it was just a little, what do you want to say, a little drop shot, just out of the reach of the Tigers. And set and getting it across is Sheridan. And it hits the antenna. And so it'll go to the Tigers as Tigers are now up 21-13. Back in is the libero, Greta Johnson. And the serve. And an ace for the Tigers. That by number 8. That's... No, it can't be 8. That's Emily's number, and she's sitting on the bench right now. And that's in. Oh, that was number 6 who had that ace before. That was Sheridan. And the T-Birds just got a point. Ball that was well in. Right in the back row there. Tigers are up 22-14 here in the second set. Ball up and served by Warchel. And Gracie Schmidt, a nice hit. Bangert, Tria. And that one's out of bounds. And they thought there was a touch by Stratford, but big smile on Pertel's face. She thought she had the point. and she had a giant-sized kill, but it went to the Tigers, and Tria now serving 2 points away from taking this set. And that going out of bounds, and Lakeland picks up the point, 23-15, so Tigers are going to have to wait just a little bit here as Tria comes out, and coming back in is Carly Pankratz, the libero. And the T-Birds will be serving here, and serving is Pertel. Bangert to Zilke. Zilke pulls it out. Zilke with a save, and out of bounds. And T-Birds ball. So 23-16 now as the T-Birds creeping back into this, as the Tigers had a 10-point lead on the T-Birds. And big hit by Schmidt. Emily Zilke gets it over. And a attempted kill shot by Strasburg goes out of bounds, and we are now at set point for the Tigers, as the Tigers are up 24-16 to see if they can even this match up at 1 apiece. And ball up and served across the net. And Emily Zilke with the shot blocked down on the side of the T-Birds, and the Tigers come back with the same identical score as the first one was, 25-16, but the advantage goes to Stratford as they tie this contest up now at 1 apiece. So we'll be back for the third set right after this, and you're watching high school volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have 3 options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
And we're back here at Stratford, where the Tigers take set number 2, 25-16, and both teams here getting ready for tournament action. Auburndale is the number 6 seed and will host number 11 Neilsville, while number 10 Spencer will play number 7 Abbotsford in a regional quarterfinal on October 21st. Auburndale and Neilsville winner will play in a regional semifinal at number 3 Edgar, who was the conference champion here in the Merriwood Conference. And while the Spencer Abbotsford winner will take on number 2 Eau Claire Regis on the road in a regional semifinal October 23rd. As I mentioned, we will be back here next Thursday as Stratford got a first round bye, and they will take on the winner of the Northland Pines, who was seeded number 3, against Colby in a regional contest on the 23rd. And Stanley Boyd is the number 1 seed in that bracket and would host a regional final if it wins its first match. So Stanley Boyd, a very, very good club. In fact, they're one of the top 3 or 4 teams in the central Wisconsin area. and they've got an outstanding program up there. So Stratford may have their hands full, but once tournament time, it's anybody's contest. Stratford found that out last year with an outstanding record and lost in the regional final last year, but anybody can be beaten at any given time. So we're going to start set 3 here. And starting for Lakeland here and serving is libero Greta Johnson. And the serve. Nice save by, and Emily tries to get it over and goes into the net, and Lakeland takes a 1-0 lead. Both sets went 25-16. Lakeland taking the first, Stratford taking the second. Serve goes to the back row, and getting it across is Sheridan. And nice block. And we've got a net call on the Stratford Tigers, where it'll be now 2-0 as Johnson will serve again. Trying to look for the third point for them, and it's an ace for Johnson down the line. Give Lakeland a 3-0 lead here. BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or online at bigbeardown.com. That's BBD Sports Shop in Abbotsford and Cadott. And Lakeland jumps out to a 4-0 lead. This looks like a little deja vu from the first set that we had, as Lakeland jumped out to a 6-0 lead, and Stratford called a timeout. But Lakeland now ahead 4-0 here. And Emily set and shot by Strasburg. And they're calling 2 hits on the Stratford Tigers, and makes it now 5-0. Started the same way, as we have the same server as we did in the first set, as she jumped out with a 6-0 lead. Emily. And here's the third hit here. Carly Pankratz gets it over to Emily. And Lakeland takes now a 6-0 lead. And Stratford's going to call timeout just like the first set. So it's 6-0 Lakeland here in set number 3. And you're watching high school volleyball from Stratford High School here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
And we're back here at Stratford. And 6-0, Lakeland on the top. Other tournament action, Marshfield Columbus Catholic, the Clover Belt Conference Eastern Division champion for, I think it was the 8th or 9th straight year, is the number 4 seed and earned a first round bye. The Dons will host the winner of the number 5 Cadott, number 12 Augusta in a regional semifinal on October 23rd. With a win, Columbus Catholic would move on to a regional final potentially at number 1 seed Chippewa Falls McDonald. And the Tigers get on the board here to make it 6-1. As Tria comes in for Emily. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Brock & Decker has all the tools you need to feel confident selling or buying. Call Sammy or Sue today or visit them on North Central Avenue at brockanddecker.com and like them on Facebook. And a kill shot by number 6 for Lakeland. Strasburg goes out of bounds to make it now 6-2. Stratford down by 4. Climbing back slowly here. Carly gets it across. Carly and Tria. A little bit too hard and goes out of bounds to make it now 7-2 Lakeland. Ridgetop Exteriors. Hey, I like these guys. They came and did my roof and did an outstanding job. And I would recommend this to anyone. These guys are really good professionals. And just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings their top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. And I mean, it was affordable and did a nice job in my sunroom. And that's in for the Tigers. Big kill shot there by Sheridan. Makes it now 7-3 Lakeland. And coming in for the Tigers is number 5, Haley Wiesman, and also number 17, Elena Bangert. Wiesman with the serve. Goes off the net, and more than 3 hits here, and a big point for the Stratford Tigers to make it 7-4. As Wiesman on the year has 32 service points this year and 18 aces. And getting it over is Wiesman. And a block, but out of bounds. And the Tigers pick up and make it 7-5 as Tigers rallying here with the last 3 points here. Serve up and across. And off the roof, and that was the 3rd hit. So big point for the Tigers, makes it 7-6 now. Tigers within 1. And Lakeland's going to take a timeout, and both teams have 1 timeout remaining. And you're watching high school volleyball here from the Tigers Den in Stratford. Brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
And we're back here at the Tigers Den, where the Tigers are down by 1, 7-6. Also in the central Wisconsin area, Marshfield Tigers, who's a number 6 seed, will take on number 11 Superior next Thursday on the 23rd. And the winner of that one will take on Stevens Point, winner of Wisconsin Rapids and Stevens Point, and that would be on Saturday then. So as the Tigers pick up a point, and we're all even at 7, it's all a brand new match right here now, or set, I should say. And serve across the net. And great block by Tria. And timing just off by Bangert there, and makes it 8-7 T-Birds. And coming in for the T-Birds is number 3, Vivian Pertel. And also serving now for the T-Birds, number 10, that's Lena Frisch, making her first appearance tonight. Nice serve. Gets it over the net, and that's 4 hits. They're calling a lift on it. So it's 9-7. As Fritsch will attempt again to get another point. He hits right across the net, just gets over. Nice block. And we're calling a net on number 3. And that's Pertel. And we're calling a they're going to say redo it. As it's 9-7. Bangert to Tria. Tria gets it over. And that one is out as Pertel tried to go cross court with that and went out of bounds by, I would say maybe a foot, and give the Tigers a point there, making it now 9-8. T-Birds. And a big ace there by number 6. That would be Sheridan. And Sheridan on the year, she's got 90 kills. She's got 17 aces and 83 service points this year for the Tigers. Carly, Tria with a kill. Back roll. Gracie, and nice block by number 15, Ava Evenhouse, to make it 10-9 T-Birds. Winner of this one be kind of sitting in the driver's seat because you have to come back and win 2 in order to take the match. But the Tigers have done it before. And a great kill shot there, or I should say a block by Trio. And keeps it in bounds to make it 10-10 as Emily Zilke comes in for Carly. So you got the Twin Towers now. Emily. Nice save in the net there by, that would have been by Birkeland. And a hit into the net by Gracie Schmidt. Gives the T-Birds an 11-10 lead as Tria comes out. And coming in and serving for the T-Birds will be Aubrey Williams, a junior. One of, I think, only 5 juniors on this team. And that one's out of bounds. Oh, they're saying a touch. A touch by Stratford to make it 12-10. And still serving is Williams. Tigers down by 2 here. Carly set up for Emily. 2 nice digs there. And out of bounds goes to Stratford. Make it now 12-11. I saw the net move a little bit there, but no call was made. Serving now for the Tigers is number 3, Dakota Knetter. As Dakota gets it over. And there's a touch by Stratford, and getting the point is the T-Birds, and serving is Pertel now. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining here in the sets. Emily. Great shot by Emily to make it 13-12. Door Pro, whether you need a new garage doors or just an adjustment, stop and see Door Pro on Highway 153 just east of Stratford. You can also give them a call or like them on Facebook. As the Tigers have the serve here. And gets it over. As Elena pushes it way to the back row there. Emily with a kill shot, good, and we're tied up at 13. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshville office and accept most insurances at Bruce Orthodontics. They're changing lives one smile at a time. Set up a free consultation today. And served by the Tigers. And off of, wow, great save there as it hit the backboard up there. Emily with a kill. Some great saves there, and getting it over is Timmerman. Some outstanding saves by both teams here. Great defense. And going off the hands of Johnson I'll tell you, with Johnson in there and also Strasburg making some great saves, along with Pertel also. Just outstanding. Stratford now up 14-13, and Stratford's no slouch either. It's great, ace right there for the Tigers. And getting that ace is number 1. That'd be Allie Leonard. And Allie's got, let's see here. I think she's got a few aces this year also. Great save by Emily. And goes out of bounds, but some great hustle there by the Stratford Tigers. Makes it 15-14 now, Stratford. Coming in for Stratford is number 11, or for the T-Birds, is WIAA. And serving for the T-Birds is the libero, Greta Johnson. Carly with a nice dig. Emily gets it over. Carly with another nice one. Great reflexes by Emily at the net there, as it came right back at her. And a big point as the shot was into the net and gives the Tigers a 16-14. I had predicted on the way over here, I said to John, I think we're going to go 5 sets tonight because both of these teams are so well balanced. Carly. Nice dig. That was a great dig by Sheridan. But T-Birds get the point on that, make it 16-15. And coming in for Lakeland now is Seaberg. And also for is Gindorf coming in for the T-Birds also. Seaberg, a junior, she'll be back next year. And Tria with a kill shot. And a slam down, it makes it 17-15. Coming in to serve now for the Tigers, number 5, Haley Wiesman. Wiesman, a senior, playing her final regular season home match here. And WIAA just went right off the fingertips and made it 18-15. And great block at the net as between Tria and Elena Bangert doing a great job against the net there. Timeout T-Birds as the Tigers are up 19-15 as the T-Birds take their last timeout. And you're watching high school volleyball here from Stratford High School in the Tiger Den here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your education out of the classroom and give New Spaces a spin. Wherever you are, North Central Technical College is there with flexible learning options, including rolling start dates and 100% online classes. Earn your degree around your life.
And we're back here at Stratford, and I want to recognize the 9 seniors that are on this varsity team for Stratford. Allie Leonard, Haley Wiesman, Maddie Fisher, Emily Zilke, Gracie Schmidt, Lucy Zaleski, Tria Tubbs, Erica Frick, and Elena Bangert. All great volleyball players. Great season they've had. And next point goes to the T-Birds, and now makes it 19-16. And coming in is number 3, and that would be Vivian Pertel. Lakeland now at 16. Both sets, the losing team had 16. And Tria gets it back. Tria makes it 20-16. They just waited as it hit the beam, seeing which way it was going to go, and went Stratford's way. Serve is up. And across. .15, that's Evenhouse. Gets it over. Gracie Schmidt. Carly. Tria. And we've got a net violation. Net violation on the Tigers. It now makes it 20-17. And coming in for the T-Birds is Sylvie Birkland. Serving is Ava Evenhouse. And great kill by Gracie. Goes off the fingertips of a player in the back row. Makes it 21-17. And Tria Tubbs, one of the leading scorers for the Tigers this year. We'll see a lot of action over during the basketball season and the softball season also. All conference in both of those, and there's a kill shot by Emily. 22-17. As the Tigers within 3 of taking set number 2. As the Tigers are not letting up here as they're showing their A game, and a big ace by Treva. As I mentioned, she's been having quite a few aces in the last couple weeks here that she did a nice job against Newman Catholic. I think she had like 7 or 8 of them in that. And serving error by Tria makes it now 23-18 as Carly Pankrat's back in defensive-wise. And serving for the Thunderbirds is number 1, Aubrey Williams. We're in set number 3. We are all tied up at 1 apiece. And a great kill by Gracie Schmidt. Gracie having a great game as Bankert comes out, and coming in is number 3. That would be Dakota Knetter. As she just barely gets it over, and a big point. And that is set point as the Tigers take game number 3, 25-18, to go up now 2-1. And you're watching exciting high school volleyball here from Stratford on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale. We have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
At House of Heating, making your home comfortable is our biggest priority. That's why we offer dependable HVAC solutions and quality work in central Wisconsin. Our pros are knowledgeable in a wide variety of services so you can feel confident in your results. They'll offer the support you need, whether it's putting in a modern HVAC system or working on and maintaining your current unit. Get in touch with House of Heating at 715-384-3163 or contact houseofheating.com. House of Heating, heating and cooling the air you breathe.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
And we're back here at Stratford, just closing seconds here, ready to start the fourth set here. And just got word that the Brewers did lose to the Los Angeles Dodgers 3-1, so they are down 3-0 against the Dodgers. And it could be over with tomorrow. And the Blue Jays, I've not gotten that score yet, but we'll check on that. Other volleyball action, Mosney is leading Marathon 2-0 and leading 20-11 in the third set. And Pittsville and Auburndale. Auburndale was up 1-0, but Pittsville was ahead in that second set. So they're on Zaleski Sports tonight. And also we got Wild Rose at Assumption, Wisconsin Rapids at Stevens Point, Wausau East at DC Everest, and Wabeno Leona at Pacelli in volleyball action on Zaleski Sports. So Tigers up 2-1 here now. Lakeland took the first one, 25-16. Stratford came back 25-16 in the second set and took the third one 25-18. So the Tigers with serving here, and they're saying it was out. Stratford thought it was in, and some of the fans not very happy with that, but Lakeland is going to get the point here and take a 1-0 lead. And serving is number 8, Seabird. And Emily gets it across. And lack of communication as there was 4 players all around each other, and it fell right in the middle of them. And the Tigers take a 1-1. It's tied up at 1-1. Carly Pankhurst now serving for the Tigers and gets it over. As Timmerman gets it across. Sheridan gets it over for the Tigers. Timmerman. And it's out of bounds, Tigers point. And Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Fleet Farm, no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest price. That's Fleet Farm in Marshfield. And that one's out of bounds, hit by Sheridan. She's actually had some good kills here tonight also. And Gracie Schmidt also with some great kills tonight. So Tigers are hoping they can send the seniors out with a win here on senior night. And Tria gets it across. Johnson. Pankhurst. And Sheridan. They're calling. I'm not sure. Oh, it must have hit the antenna is what it did as they were calling it out. And we've got a lift on the Tigers to make it 4-2 Lakeland. And serving for Lakeland is Lena Fritsch. Bangert, and a nice block by number 3, Vivian Pertel, the sophomore. As Coach Brule made the comment to me before tonight action started that she's got like 6 players that can move right into that varsity next year. So she's got to fill 8 spots as 8 seniors will be playing their final games just shortly here in the next week or so, 2 weeks. But Lakeland looking very promising with the numbers. And ball goes out of bounds, and Lakeland takes a 7-2 lead. In fact, she mentioned to me that the 8th grade group, she says, just take a wild guess, Mike, on how many 8th graders we had go out. And I just, out of the clear blue sky, I picked the number 40. And she says, exactly. We had 40 8th graders go out up in Lakeland. So, a big group up in Lakeland. Volleyball will keep on going up there. As I mentioned, they have 43 out for volleyball this year, but in one grade alone, 8th grade up there with 40 young ladies that want to play volleyball up in Lakeland. So best of luck to the T-Birds of Lakeland in their tournament games and the coming seasons also. And off the backboard, and nice save. And Tigers just waited for it to dance around up there. And Carly tries it and goes off the hands and goes backwards. And Lakeland takes an 8-3 lead here in set number 4 with the Tigers up 2-1. And serving now, Ava Evenhouse. Gets it across. Nice save by Carly and into the net. Makes it 9-3. Getting a lot of encouragement on the side there from Coach Brooke Kafka. Evenhouse would serve. Bangert to Tubbs. And a block by the Tigers. And a great kill by number 6, Brianna Sheridan. And they had no chance in that back row as the Tigers now down 9-4 here in set number 4. And serve is up and across the net. Block, nice dig. Boy, I didn't think the ball had gotten over the net. But they're a little bit closer than I am. And now serving for the T-Birds, number 4, Bryn Warshall. Tria. And a great block at the net there as number 9 is being congratulated there. That's Sylvia Birkland with a great block to make it 11-4. And that one is out. So the Tigers are going to have to rally a little bit as they are down by 6. Attention Stratford area residents, Country Wireless now has blazing fast service for your connected house. Streaming, gaming, movies, TV, and more is now better than ever with Country Wireless. With download speeds of up to 100 megabytes per second. Now is the time to visit countrywireless.com and get blazing fast internet with Country Wireless. As Johnson gets it over for the T-Birds. And Emily with a big kill into the hands of Johnson. And Johnson just put her hands up in self-defense and makes it now 11-6. The Tigers down by 5 with Tria now serving for the Tigers. Serve is up, and those service mistakes will cost you every time. It's like you might as well just give the other team the point because you don't have any chance to play defense at all. Serve up by Pertel. Emily, a little touch shot across the net. Nice dig. And Gracie. Nice save by Carly. And, went through. Wow. That went through over the top of the tarp there. Never touched it. What a save. I've never seen that. Emily, yes, what a kill shot. Wow, I can't believe can't be that much margin in there with the beams up there and the way this curtain goes across. It was like taking the thread and needle and putting it through the needle as it touched nothing up there. And Stratford gets the point to make it 12-7. That was a big break for the Tigers. As Johnson gets it over. And Emily with a big kill shot. Now 12-8. Tigers down by 4. Looks like Knetter serving. Yes, it is. Johnson with a nice dig there. And a great block by Emily. Emily's pumped. It's senior night here at Stratford. 12-9. I think they want to finish this one in 4 instead of going to 5. Knetter serving again. Gets it across. And that's out of bounds. It's now 12-10. No movement from the T-Birds bench here to kind of stop this movement of the Tigers. And good kill shot there by Timmerman to make it 13-10. And coming in for the T-Birds, number 15, Ava Evenhouse. So it'll be a battle at the net between Evenhouse and Emily Zilke. As Johnson gets it over. And in for the Tigers is Lucy Zaleski. And into the net and cannot dig it out. And Lakeland takes a 14-10 lead. As the Tigers got within 1. Johnson still serving. And Emily. And that one is out. Makes it now 15-10. And the ball is up and served by Johnson across the net. Carly with the hit. Emily with a nice push shot and big point as out of the reach of Warchall. Makes it now 15-11. And serve is up. And that is out. Service air. And served by Allie Leonard. Well, service errors will hurt you. Either hitting it too long or hitting it into the net, and you don't have a chance to score a point or play defense. And Emily with a big kill. As Emily comes out and Tria comes in. And Carly back serving now. Nice digs there, one by Evenhouse. Hits the beam, Carly gets it, and Evenhouse saves that one. And getting it over is Timmerman. As Johnson with a nice save there for the T-Birds. Tria blocked. As Bangert gets it across. Timmerman. And a big kill shot by Sheridan. On this left-hand side between Sheridan and Gracie Schmidt has done a nice job with some great kill shots. 16-13 now. Tigers down by 3. Nice dig out of there by Zaleski. Nice block. And Tria. Oh, they're saying a carry. Carry. I could not see it because of the top official, Bob Johnson, is right at the net there, and I'm off on an angle, and I couldn't see if it was a carry or not, but I thought it was a nice hit by Tria. And nice saves there by the T-Birds. Even house. Tria gets it across. Kill shot. Nice save by Leonard. Great defense out there. Great hustle. Oh my gosh. Dakota Knetter digging some out there. Carly digging some. Zaleski digging some. Leonard digging some. I mean, great defense out there. Just gets over the net. Leonard gets it. And Tria. And into the net as Pertel hits it in the net. It's 18-14. It's going to go right down to the wire here with this one. Coming in to serve for the Tigers, number 5, Haley Wiesman. Haley, a big scorer for the Tigers, coming off the bench. Pankratz. And that is out of bounds. It's now 19-14. We're in set number 4. We'll go to 25 with this. If it goes to set 5, we'll go to 15. Serving now for the Thunderbirds, number 15, Ava Evenhouse. Serve is up and across the net. Leonard with a nice dig. And just out of the reach of Carly Pankratz. It's now 20-14. As Jason Zaleski says, once you hit 20, you've got a very good chance of winning your set. I mean, it's just a phenomenal number of that you would win. Next time I see him, I'm going to have to ask him what that percentage is. And trying to make that save was Maddie Fisher. And Stratford is going to take a timeout, and they'll have one left. And you're watching high school volleyball here on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
And we're back here at Stratford, where Lakeland T-Birds are up 21-14 here in set number 4. And serving for the T-Birds is number 15, Ava Evenhouse. And we've got a lift on that called on Bangert, and it's now 22-14. As Evenhouse will serve again. And point goes to the T-Birds. And serving again is Evenhouse. Nice attempt to kill shot there by Sheridan. Saving that one was Fisher. And a big point for Stratford. They got a big hill to climb here now, down 23-15. And coming in is Gracie Schmidt. Tigers have their work cut out for them. And kill shot by number 7, that's Gindorf. And we have a set point coming up here. Coming in for the T-Birds is number 4, Bryn Warshall. And she will serve. And also coming in, number 6, Marley Strasberg. Set point here. T-Birds up 24-15. And it's 24-16 now. We could have another 25-16. That would be the third, as the first two sets were 25-16 with Lakeland taking the first one and the Tigers taking the second. And Gracie good. Gracie Schmidt with the kill. Makes it 24-17. As Tria now serving. Tigers need 8 straight here. Well, actually 9 straight, because you got to win by 2. And that's the set point as Lakeland takes set number 4, 25-17. And we will be coming up with set number 5 right after this. And you're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
And we're back here at Stratford as Lakeland takes set number 4, 25-17. So we are all knotted up at 2 sets apiece. And we will go to 15 on this one. As I mentioned, the Brewers got beat 3-1. And actually, the Toronto Blue Jays are out in front of Seattle in the bottom of the 3rd inning with a score of 3-1. In that game, Dalton Varsho was 0 for 1, but had a sacrifice fly. So he's knocked in one of the runs here. So Toronto hoping to go up or tie the contest at 2 games apiece. So good outing by the Toronto Blue Jays here as Max Scherzer has gone 2 good innings, giving up 1 hit and 1 run. So and struck out a couple. So Max back on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays as he's been injured, and if he can give Toronto say 4 or 5 innings, that'll be a big plus for the Blue Jays. So. We are just waiting for action here for the clock to run down here. We've got 11 seconds yet. And they're going to stop it at 6.6. And so the officials checking the starters, and Carly comes in for Tria. Carly Pankratz, the libero. And so we're ready to start. Set number 5 as we are all tied up at 2 as Lakeland took the first 25-16. Stratford took the second 25-16. Stratford took the third 25-18, and Lakeland took the last one 25-17. So very good contest, and I said we were going to go all 5 tonight, and we are going all 5 as Serving is Johnson for Lakeland. And a kill shot by Emily Zelke as the Tigers take a 1-0 lead right away as Emily comes out and Tria comes in. And serving now is Carly Pankratz. Carly just barely gets it over. And back and forth. Evenhouse gets it. And Evenhouse gets it over the net and point, and we're all tied up at 1. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com to see floor plans, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes. Visit StratfordHomes.com today to get started. Tria with a little push shot across the net. Evenhouse. And they're saying it's in. And it's 2-1 Lakeland. Stratford's been in this situation before. We go back to the Tomahawk where we won 5 sets, and also against Newman Catholic it was 5 sets. So, and Tigers came out on both of them. And a nice push shot by Tria to tie this contest up at 2. And coming in is number 5. That is Haley Wiesman. She will serve. And also for the Tigers is number 17, Elena Bangert. Evenhouse. And a little lack of communication there between Pertel and Gindorf. Wasn't quite sure who was going to take it, but it gives the Tigers a 3-2 lead. Ball up and across, and an ace there. A big ace for number 5, Haley Wiesman. As I mentioned, she's had quite a few. She's had 18 aces coming into tonight's contest, 32 service points, and she's had that total to her total now. Carly. And Gracie gets it over. Tria with a push shot. Nice save. Johnson. Set up for Tria. Goes into the back row. And into the net is Timmerman. And gives the Tigers a 5-2 lead. Tigers hoping for a victory tonight here on senior night. And a service error there by Wiesman. Makes it 5-3. And coming in to serve is number 10 for the Thunderbirds. That's Lainey Frisch. Ball up and served. And knocked out of bounds by Bangert. Makes it 5-4. We'll be talking to the head coach and the star of the game as the coach gets to pick that. And that one is out for the Tigers as Sheridan gives it all she's got and goes out of bounds. And we are all knotted up at 5 here in game number 5. Carly. Bangert. Nice save. And Tria gets it across the net. And even off and off the hands of number 5. That is Wiesman. Makes it 6-5 now. Still serving number 10, Frisch. And that one's going to, that one's in. Boy, just caught it. I thought it was going to go out, and it just caught in the corner as the linesperson had to get out of the way, but it was just barely in to tie this thing up at 6. A great break for the Tigers. Johnson. Tria with a kill attempt as Gindorf gets it across, and that one, you can see that one was coming by Tria. It's now 7-6. Lakeland. As serving now is Ava Evenhouse. Oh, great hit by Gracie, just off the side of her hand and just rolled down along the net and fell right in. Lakeland never expected that. They thought a big kill by Gracie, but it went rolling just along the side and went down. We're tied at 7. And they're saying that's out of bounds. And it's now 8-7. And coming in for Lakeland is number 4, Bryn Warchall. And she will be serving. Also coming in is number 6, Marley Strasberg. Great defense by the Tigers. And a big point for Stratford to tie this up at. And serving now is Dakota Knetter. Great hit in the back. Emily. Nice save by Carly. Set to Gracie. Down, off the net, and into the net, and point. Great effort by Warchall. And timeout, Lakeland. And we're going to take a timeout too. We'll be back in a minute for the finishing touches of this contest. Stratford up 9-8 in set number 5. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
I referred to the orthodontist, and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here, and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Ruth Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
We are back at Stratford. Just jumped in there a little bit early, but we are back here at Stratford. 9-8, Stratford up, and Knetter serving. Carly with a save here. Gracie gets it across. Into the back row. Nice save by Knetter. Carly gets it across. Carly in the back row. Gracie. Johnson. Great defense here by each team. And off the hands of Johnson, it gives the Tigers a 10-8 lead. Tigers up in set number 5 here. Knetter still serving, gets it across. Johnson. Way in the back, great hustle by Carly. Bounces around up in the ceiling. And Tigers get it over. Johnson. Pankratz. Emily. Kill, good! Emily with a big kill. 11-8 Tigers. Knetter with the serve. Great tune-up for tournament time here. And a great block at the net with Bangert and Zilke right there making a wall and giving the Tigers a 12-8 lead here with Knetter still serving 3 away. from set and match. Oh, I close to a carry there. Emily. Great save by number 10. That would be Frisch. Emily with another one. Oh, some great defense. Warshall with a nice save. Great kill from the corner. Elena Bangart makes it 13-8. Stratford. Timeout. Thunderbirds. And we'll be back with more exciting volleyball and the finish of this one as the Tigers are up 13-8. And you're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
On our flooring and furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
And we are back here at Stratford in the Tigers' Den. 13-8 Tigers. Set number 5. Panetter with the serve. Nice dig. Emily with a kill. 14-8. Set point and match point. As Emily going out the way she wants to. Having a great career here at Stratford. Panetter with the serve. Gets it across. And Gracie into the net. 14-9. And coming in for the Thunderbirds, number 5, Sloan Timmerman. Division II taking on a Division III team. And Stratford looking very impressive these last 4 sets. And noble attempt by Carly makes it 14-10. Serving for the T-Birds, number 3, Vivian Pertel. Serve up and across the net. Emily blocked nicely into the net. And point! Match! Tigers! As the Tigers take the last set, 15-10, and take the match 3 games to 2. Lakeland taking the first 25-16. Stratford taking the second 25-16. Stratford taking the third 25-18. And Lakeland taking the fourth one 25-17. And the Tigers taking the last one 15-10 to take the match. And a great way to end the regular season and get ready for tournament action. So coming up will be the Nasonville postgame show, brought to you by Nasonville with those fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds, Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield Curtis or NasonvilleDairy.com. So we'll be back in just a little bit with Coach Kafka, and hopefully I think we're going to get all 9 seniors and just get a few comments from them of how they enjoyed their career. And I know it's going to be a sad moment for them. I know they've got one more home game. They've got tournament game coming up next Thursday. We will be carrying that. It'll either be Northland Pines or Colby, but it will be here. We will have it on Zaleski Sports. And so we'll see what happens in tournament play. And if they win that, they will have to possibly face Stanley Boyd, which is ranked number 3 in the state. A very good program up there, but Stratford's improved their record now to 21-10 overall, and Lakeland falls to 19-12 overall. So we'll be back, and coming up now, the Nasonville Dairy Sports or Nasonville Dairy postgame show here on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Coach, so give you guys a little time to talk. All right, we're back here at Stratford and the Tigers Den, and a very, very exciting. I know I talked to my producer on the way here. I says, this match is going 5. There's no doubt about it. I looked at what Lakeland had during the year and what you guys and your opponents that you played against also, and I says, this is going 5. And boy, I was right on the head. And I mean, you couldn't even get better games of Lakeland taking that first one. You guys started slow again. 25-16, but you guys came back very strong, going 25-16, 25-18, lost in that fourth one, 25-17, but came back very, very strong and win that last one, 15-10. But these girls in back of us, I mean, they did not want to lose on senior night, I'll tell you that, because their hearts were definitely in it, and they gave 110% out there today.
Yeah, it was fun to see them out there battling. In all 5 matches, like you said, that's kind of what we anticipated coming into this. And unfortunately, we had some slow starts, but they showed grit, and we came out and we took it. Exactly. I mean, some of the kills that these young ladies had. I mean, some of them that Gracie had tonight. I mean, it was just unbelievable. And of course, Tria and Emily. That's an everyday thing between these two. And even Brianna had a couple big kills in there also. So, it was another one of those team efforts again that we had against Newman also. Yeah, for sure. It's nice to see all of the different parts coming together of the team and battling all the way to the end. Well, and the thing is this carries now over into the tournament plate. I know your guys are going to get the winner of the Northland Pines Colby matchup next Tuesday. I don't know if you're going to go over and watch a little bit of that, or that's actually quite a trip going up there. If it was at Colby, it'd be fine. But and I know we're not going to carry it, so you won't get any film on that, but it'll be a great contest, and of course, most likely I'm thinking it'll be against Stanley Boyd up at Stanley for that regional title.
Yeah, the little regional that we had, there's strong teams all the way from 1 all the way to 6, so we know that it's a battle the day we walk in on Thursday.
Okay, so good luck, and I'm going to interview these young ladies here, and some of them might be shy, some of them we may be here till 10, 11 o'clock, but what I'm going to do is ask you girls, what was your most exciting experience of the 3 or 4 years that you played, and what you guys are going to miss the most? And we're going to start with Tria. So,
the most exciting thing for me was when I was a sophomore and we won regional finals and conference champs for the first time. That was really exciting. But I'm going to miss the most as all the people, practice, everyone around me. It's just going to be it's a great environment. I'm going to miss that a lot.
All right, just pass her down and give it to Gracie.
The thing I'm going to miss the most is every year I feel like I have a different role, so I like the challenge of being able to see what role I was going to get and try to fulfill it. And then the thing I'm going to miss the most is just my teammates. I know they always have my back, and if I'm having a bad day, they pick me up. So just that overall support I'm going to miss.
I'm going to miss the underclassmen so much. They meant so much to me this year, and they really helped me through my injury in the beginning of the year, and especially Brianna. Brianna is one of my best friends, and I'm going to miss her so much.
I'm going to miss just the overall grittiness of those long rallies and those long practices when you just feel like giving up and you just keep pushing through, and it's just I love the grittiness of it, and I really just love the sport, and I'm just going to miss it.
I'm going to miss being a part of this team, and especially Carly. She's my best friend, and I love playing with her this year.
Really exciting part for this season and all the past is being able to come onto a new team for these last 2 years with a new group of girls and be able to come out and learn how to play with each other and have good friends and make new friendships on the team. And I'm really going to miss a lot of the girls that have come up and played with us this year. It's really great to see them grow in volleyball and as people, so I'm just really excited to see where they go.
I'm going to miss just everyone. There's so many good connections on the team, and I'm really going to miss Ava.
I think the most exciting thing is being able to be pushed to my biggest extent or whatever in practice, and it's just fun being in certain situations that you never think you're going to be in. And the person I'm going to miss the most is Lila and our rides home from Costa.
All right, girls, thank you. And what we're going to do is you guys can say anything you want, but you can't say, let me rephrase that, okay? but you guys are all ladies, and I know you'd be good. But just say, you're the Stratford Tigers seniors, and we're in the house. Okay, so if you guys want to get a little closer, and we'll put the microphone here. I'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
We're the Stratford Tigers seniors, and we're in the house!
Thank you, girls. Good luck next week. A great match as the Stratford Tigers take down Lakeland here at the Tiger Den. Lakeland taking the first one 25-16, Stratford taking the second 25-16, and coming back and actually winning the third gun 25-18 and losing the fourth one 25-17, but coming back and winning that big one 15-10 over Lakeland, who is a Division II school and a very good Division II in that Northwoods Conference, Great Northern Conference, as their record falls to 19-12 as the Tigers' record moves to 21-10 heading into tournament play. They will be in action next Thursday here in the Tiger Den against the winner of Northland Pines and Colby. So while John and I will be here next Thursday for that, and exciting volleyball action. And for John Stanford and also Will Krause, who is with us tonight as an intern, we'd like to thank you for listening, and we'll see you actually tomorrow night in the Stratford Tiger Loyal Greenwood game at Tiger Stadium. So have a nice evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night.